Okay, we've got the lane cleared out a little bit. I figure we'll have some more path come over here. This will be a door, and then the machine itself can face that way. Actually, let me count this again to be sure. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it needs to go back one more. Oh, great. Okay. And I went ahead and made an axe too, because otherwise I'd be punching wood at this stage in the game. How stupid would that be? Pull you down. So yeah, like I was saying, I figured the door could go here, and this will be kind of like a door frame for it. Make that look a little better. Yeah. And then these other corners, those will just be corners, just like you'd expect. So let's go like that. And this is not going to be a tree farm. This is just going to be regular crops. So we don't have to worry about the... Oh yeah. Got to move this corner too. We don't have to worry about the ceiling of the greenhouse being, you know, very high. That's not something that it's going to have to do. Like that. Get the grain of the wood laying across. That way it makes it look like we've built this whole thing out of one big long log. Like that. As a big support. And then there's not really a good way to do that on the corners, but we'll do this. Actually, there is a way to do it on corners. Do it like that, and then like that. And it makes it look like you've got a cross notch here. Kind of like where you notch one side and then the other and then fit them together like a puzzle. So we'll see. We'll try that for now. That might actually look better. Yeah, we'll see. And then these fellows. The only problem with building like this, it does look good using logs. It looks really natural, but then it takes tons of wood, right? It takes 4 times as many logs to produce straight logs as it does just planks. So, yeah. You gotta have a handy supply of wood. Early game, not so easy to do. You'll end up chopping trees for a few days just to get all the wood that you need. Look at that. I'm about to use up the last of this stack here. We have other? Yeah, we do. Okay, we got a little bit more. Good. Okay, so that's the frame of our greenhouse. The ceiling is just going to be glass. And I don't think we're going to do anything fancy with it yet. We are going to end up replacing it with greenhouse glass. Actual called greenhouse glass. So probably we'll just we'll just leave it, you know, glass. For the walls, we don't have to replace those later. There we go. So I think what we'll do is we're going to chisel up some glass. And I had some glass smelting just for this purpose. You may have noticed that earlier. I had all of these furnaces going. And that should be enough for now. We're going to need lots of glass. I went ahead and did about 7 stacks worth. Okay, so for the walls. What I was thinking was we would take something like maybe one of these two, the iron fence or the asymmetrical leaded glass, or maybe even the ornate steel. One of those 3. I think we'll go with the iron fence just because it really breaks up the square kind of shape to the building. What we'll do is we'll just run along the bottom. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Silk Touch. Yet another reason why it's so good. Not so sure we want to use that one. I was thinking that it had a connected texture, but I guess it doesn't. Let's try the leaded glass. There we go. Yeah, there we go. The only thing is I'm not quite sure how good that'll look next to the wood. Okay. I keep forgetting these chisels lose durability really quickly. Oh, one more. Gotta test and see if they connect textures. Okay, that does. And that's a more neutral color, because you can see here it's kind of a black and gray. And this has a little bit of a purple to it because it's leaded glass. So yeah, probably we'll go with the steel. Although I do really like the kind of wavy texture there. Yeah, let's just go with the leaded. If we hate it, we can pull it out. It won't be that bad. So let's see where. There we go. Leaded. We are, however, going to have to put something underneath here, because otherwise we're just going to have grass showing through that glass. So, you know, probably we'll just go with some spruce wood. Spruce wood will definitely match the logs, so we don't have to worry about that. Alrighty. Oh, wait. That's totally wrong. There we go. Yeah, it may seem silly if you don't think paying attention to those little details is interesting at all. Sorry, because I do pay attention to those details. But I'm going to try not to spend too much time in this series doing building, because some people just really don't care. That's just not their bag, baby. But I think you're going to like the result either way. Alright, so we've got that down, and now we'll try putting the leaded glass all along the bottom. There we go. And then for the rest of it, we're going to use a different kind of glass up above it for the walls, so to speak. I guess it's not so to speak. I guess they actually are walls. And for that, something a little more clear. Quite clear glass. My only problem with it is that it's extremely clear. Extremely, extremely clear. I mean, if you look at it, it looks like it's not even there. So I like to pick something with a border. Like maybe, let's go with the steel frame for now. See how that looks. Actually, let's go sleep first. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Excuse me. I was trying to hold that cough back for so long. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you know what? Builder's wand. We need a builder's wand for this. It's dumb to have the mod and then never use it. Okay, so that'll make the window look kind of like this. And I think, well, that's streaking. I don't like that streaking. But as far as the border texture to it, and having that little rail along the bottom, I like that. I think besides the streaking, I think it looks pretty good. Ugh, that's streaking. Oh well, I think we'll put up with it for now. If it drives me too nuts, then I will do something about it. Alright. Yeah. And we do have extra iron doors to use for the door to this place. Looks like we're out of glass. Give me another stack of steel framed. There we go. Yeah, that's looking pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. And then this will just finish out the same way. I'm really glad I got this silk pick. I don't know why, but it seems like I forgot how useful they are. So many different reasons, excuse me, that they're so good. Should be in my, come on now. Should be in my digging backpack. There we go. Okay, good. Good. So that brings us to the point where we just need to have the ceiling, and then we're ready to have this fellow farm for us. That's going to be nice. Dirt. Oh, let's not put dirt there. Let's put planks. Yeah. And then we can bring a little bit of path over like this. Like that. Oh, come on. And I think we're going to make it too wide as well. There we go. That's okay. Add a little more. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. So as soon as this fella grows, we can path him up. And that'll look really good for us. We'll have our door there. Okay. I was saying an iron door. Actually, there's no reason to use an iron door, is there? Why would we use an iron door? We've got a wooden building. We need a wooden door for it. There we go. So that's more or less how it's going to look. We can finish off that ceiling with we're going to need 81 plus 9. So we're going to need 90 pieces of glass to finish the ceiling off. That's quite a bit. How about we go with... It's either going to be streaked or not streaked, and that's pretty much all that matters. Let's just go with steel framed, because we already have that in the walls, and so it'll match this way. Going to need about 44 more glass. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. Exactly is close enough. And hopefully we can get up there somehow. Might have to use some constructive dirt placement. There we go. Ah, builder's wand. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop being stupid. I'm gonna use the tools I have. Let's see, I think this one's almost busted. Let's go ahead and produce another one. I'm tempted to do a diamond one. We do have 27 diamonds. That's a pretty good number of diamonds. But I'm a little paranoid. I'm a little afraid that I'll get in there and produce one and then need a diamond for something and not be able to find it. You know me, paranoid. If it's not creepers, I'm paranoid that I'm going to use up my diamonds. Oh, come on. Oh. I have to pick it up. Because I planned the amount of glass down exactly, so I can't just pick it up later. Come on. There we go. Alright. Show me what you got. I mentioned Rick and Morty in the last episode. Ow. This is better anyway. And just before starting the episode, I watched like 4 or 5 episodes of it. Yeah, just like I expected. Okay, good. Just like I expected. As soon as I started watching it, I was going to watch a ton of them. So I guess the next thing is to get in here and till this up and kind of hope we get some extra earthworms. We're going to need 9 earthworms total to completely cover this, and we have 5. I don't know if we'll do 9 or not though. I think we'll still have a water source block in the middle. Just because I get the feeling that if you have earthworms constantly hydrating the farmland, I don't know, maybe that's going to increase the number of ticks that are being used up, and maybe that's going to slow the game down a bit. I don't know. Having one in the middle having one water bucket in the middle is not going to be a big deal. So we'll just do it that way. Let's see. Don't need this or this. Don't need... This is kind of my impromptu building supplies thing. Probably don't need the chisel. We do need our hose. That's right. We'll call this building materials for now. And the rest can go in a backpack somewhere. You and you. And not you, but you. Okay. Alright. Let's see what kind of luck we have. Sometimes you can just till and till and till and not get any earthworms. Other times you just get them like crazy. There's one. One so far. That's pretty terrible. One. Alright. Okay. Oh, we got 2. What am I talking about? We didn't get 1, we got 2. Did I get more than I thought I did? Because I've got 9 now. Weird. Anyway, so let's go ahead and place our water source block. Should have brought that with me. Get our bowl, just because I think it's a cool feature. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That, oh wait, here. Yeah. That should do it. That should put it right in the middle where it'll hydrate everything. That's another feature of these forestry backpacks, in case you didn't know. If you have it in whatever it's called, refilling mode with the arrow down, it will refill stacks in your inventory. So you can stick a whole bunch of building materials in there, for example, but just keep one stack in your hotbar and it'll continuously fill it up. So back in the old days, before we had things like inventory tweaks, that was just awesome. That was the best. Come on, you, break down. There we go. What? Apparently breaking the farmland phased me into an alternate dimension. Something like that. Where I was stuck between on a block and not on a block. So anyway, stick a worm here. Might as well plant some stuff while we're at it. We're going to want lots of canola. Let's go ahead and start putting down canola. No, don't eat it. Bad final miner. Bad. Okay, another fella there. I'm going to go ahead and fill this entire side up with canola. I'm probably going to go even more than that. We'll see. I'm going to leave some space open because I legitimately want to get into Pam's Harvest Craft. Just not right now. Just not yet. Let's see. Get another worm. Get some more canola. And then I'll probably... I don't know what I'll do here in the middle. Whatever I do with it, it's not going to grow very fast because it won't have a worm on it. I was going to say I could feed myself off of it. That's probably the right call, because once we automate the farming, it's going to come pretty quick. You know, it's not like harvesting it by hand. So we'll go ahead and, for now, we'll be eating bread, or baguettes at least. Yeah. And then this can be our last patch of canola. Okay. So that's going to be a nice, big, hopefully constant supply of canola seeds once we get it automated. And then down here for the rest of it, I don't have a chest, do I? Let's make a chest. Won't hurt to keep a chest in here. Yeah, we'll leave some space for Pam's. I don't even know how much room I'm going to need. I think if I have it automated, probably just one spot for each crop will be enough. I can't imagine I'm going to need stacks and stacks of broccoli and celery, for example. Actually, we might as well empty it here. Yeah. We might as well stick all of this here. Don't need the string here. Don't need the flowers. Don't need the saplings. The rest of it's a good match. Hemp seeds. Yeah, we might as well stick some of these down as well. And by some, apparently, I mean one. Oh, let's go ahead and... Oh, too late. I was going to till and see if maybe we could get earthworms out of it. So far so good. About how many different kinds of crops are there in Pam's? Let's go get an idea of it. So here, it looks like we have 27 different kinds. Well, that's not good. 27 different kinds means 27 different blocks, which is 3 3x3s. That would be one whole end of the greenhouse. And I've only left 2 places for it. Probably we can narrow that down and choose, 18 or fewer crops that we're actually going to use. We'll see. Something I did notice is that the maple wood that's generated with Pam's Harvest Craft, at the bottom of certain trees, it'll be maple wood instead of spruce or whatever. And when they mature, they'll produce maple syrup. Well, if you silk touch them, you can probably put them back down and then just automate it. So that's what I did. I used my silky pick to pick this wood up. Yeah, so for now I think we've done a pretty good job out there. Greenhouse looks okay. We'll get into automating it here in a minute. Before we do that though, we're going to need to produce our power network, and that's going to be the next step. Okay, so for our power network, what we're actually going to use is the Actually Additions laser system. It's a really cool part of the mod. I really like it. I'm probably not that great at setting up the item lasers because I guess I don't quite get it. But that'll be part of what we're doing, is watching me get it. So one thing we're going to need is to convert some redstone. If you haven't seen it before, the atomic reconstructor, or as I'll call it every time, the laser. The laser will convert items that you can commonly find in Minecraft, like redstone, into the materials that you need in Actually Additions. So I just turned a stack of redstone into Redstonia crystals. So the power that we're going to use are the laser relays. Energy laser relays. Oh, obsidian. Oh, obsidian. Huh. Well, I guess we're going to be making obsidian. I have no idea how long this episode's been going, by the way. So we're gonna do a little bit more, and then go ahead and wrap it up, because I got this feeling that I'm just way over. And we'll need the lava. Do I want to automate this? Do I want to automate the water? I think I do. I think it's a good idea to do that. Yeah. So we're going to have a temporary spot for the smeltery. Let's just do it here, for crying out loud. We'll just do it here. And we're going to build another building for the smeltery and possibly some other stuff later on. But for now, this will do it. I've never made a smeltery with spruce wood around the edge. Seems like a really terrible idea. Having something that can melt metal surrounded by wood. But today we're going to do it. We need to find out if it's a bad idea. For science. Do it for science. Don't be a coward. Let's see here. Yeah, we can go ahead and stick the drains on this side. And then the controller. And I guess we just need regular blocks. And this should finish it off. Yeah. Okay. So, basin, basin, drain, drain. And we had the fluid tank here. We do have these inputs. I guess we can just... Wow, okay. Oh. That's probably a function of the Ender IO tank, that you can use it similar to a bucket. So how much is in here? 6 buckets, 900 megabytes. 900 millibuckets. So let's just go ahead and plan on using 6 buckets of water, or 6 bowls of water. Oh, come on. Well, that's a reason not to use the bowl of water, I guess. That's too bad. Ah. That's too bad. You know I'm a big fan of the bowl of water. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that already set to auto output? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I'm not going crazy yet. So we've got the 4 blocks of obsidian. Nice. How much lava is left? 2 buckets. You know, we should probably just go ahead and produce that while we've got it set up. Not there. Right there. 1 more. Okay. So this gives us the 4 obsidian that we need to make our laser relay. We needed 4 redstonia crystals. And no, just the 2. 2 blocks of redstone, 4 obsidian, and then we need this advanced coil. The advanced coil is just a basic crafting item in the mod. So nuggets around a basic coil, which is black quartz around redstonia crystals. Black quartz is actually origin. It's not just a a converted laser type thing. It's actually origin. I think we've talked about that a little bit in the series already. Not sure. Not sure. If I have, get over it. Get over it. I have a poor memory. You're going to have to get used to that. So this should give us all of the nuggets that we need to. Oh, you know what? Wow, that was dumb. I was looking at the 16 nuggets that we had over here, And I thought, oh no, there's no way that's enough. Actually, that's exactly how many we need. Ugh. Ugh. Sometimes it's not that great being me. So let's see, that's redstonia crystals around the black quartz to give us 2 of these. And then 16 exactly nuggets around that to give us the 2 advanced coils. And then we need 2 blocks of redstone. And that should give us the energy laser relays. We're going to need a whole other set of that. 4 is not going to be nearly enough. Not nearly. So for now, we don't have these guys hooked up. This survival generator has been running to power our laser. We need to lever that thing. Wasting fuel. Wasting fuel as we speak. There we go. Wait. Wait. Does it have to be on the thing? Oh, that's not good. Okay, screwing up right here at the end. What we're going to do next is we're going to build a power generation building. Between now and then, I'm going to produce some more obsidian over there because we're going to need a good bit of it. And then we'll have enough laser relays to build an actual power network. And that's going to be fun. It's going to look really good too. So, hope you enjoyed it. I probably went way long. Hope you enjoyed that too. And next time I'll try to time it better, I guess. See you next time.